Ryan Reynolds used to post about Blake Lively like she invented the sun. Every holiday, every red carpet, every random Tuesday, there he was with a sarcastic caption about his wife. He wasn't just Ryan Reynolds, the actor. He was Ryan Reynolds, the funny husband, the internet's so-called dream spouse. The man who built a brand on showing off Blake. And then I was watching Daily Dose of Dana the other day, and she pointed out something I hadn't even clocked yet. Ryan hasn't posted anything about his wife. Nothing. No birthday shoutouts, no anniversary posts, no cute red carpet throwbacks. For a man who used to make Wife Guy his entire brand, that silence is loud. But in my opinion, if you open his Instagram today, that brand is dead. Blake Lively's birthday came and went on August 25th, and Ryan said nothing. Not a joke, not a picture. Not even a lazy repost. He was online. He had time to post about his soccer team, Wrexham. But for his wife, radio silence. Now, let me say this clearly. This is speculation, just my opinion. I'm not claiming insider knowledge. I'm pointing out patterns, and in my view, the pattern is impossible to ignore. If you scroll Ryan's feed now, it's all Wrexham, Hugh Jackman, and Rob McElhenney. Bromance central. Soccer jerseys everywhere. But Blake? To see her, you have to scroll all the way back to 2024. The last real post of her is July 22nd, 2024, a Deadpool montage with a quick kiss. Since then, she's basically invisible. Yes, technically the old posts are still there. And I can already hear the comments, he didn't delete her, stop lying. Exactly. He didn't delete her, he buried her. She's not gone, but she's not current. She's a relic of 2024, not the star of his 2025 feed. And in my opinion, that's even colder than deleting. Because deletion is obvious, deletion gets headlines. Silence? Silence is strategic. Silence lets fans connect the dots for you. And in my opinion, Ryan Reynolds is soft launching a divorce right before our eyes. This is not a man who just forgot his wife's birthday. This is Ryan Reynolds, who runs his life like a marketing campaign. He's built an empire on knowing exactly what to post, when to post it, and how to make it go viral. From aviation gin to Mint Mobile to Deadpool to Wrexham, Ryan is his own PR machine. So when he suddenly stops posting Blake, you cannot tell me it's an accident. You cannot tell me it's just privacy. This is the same man who turned being married into a meme. He didn't suddenly get shy. In my opinion, he got strategic. And yes, I can already hear the other excuse. Not everyone wants to post their marriage online. True, but Ryan Reynolds always did. He built his entire image around it. Suddenly going cold in 2025 isn't a personality change. It's a pivot. It's PR survival. Because the second Blake's legal drama with Justin Baldoni exploded, the optics shifted. She went from Hollywood sweetheart to lawsuit magnet, subpoenas, alleged smear campaigns, Taylor Swift allegedly cutting her off. Every headline around her screamed drama. Do you think Ryan Reynolds, the king of self-preservation, is going to plaster her all over his feed in the middle of that? In my opinion, no chance. This is what I mean by a soft launch divorce. You don't announce anything. You don't scrub the feed, you just stop updating. You slowly phase them out until people get used to not seeing the couple brand anymore, and Ryan is pulling it off perfectly. He doesn't look like the bad guy. He hasn't deleted her. He hasn't said a word. He just posts soccer and bromances while his wife fades into the background, and the best part for him? By the time anything official ever happens, fans will shrug and say, "We already knew." That's the whole point of a soft launch, and in my opinion, it's brilliant. Cold, but brilliant. And let's not skip over the Taylor Swift connection. Taylor once baptized Blake's kids into her music. She was godmother vibes, inner circle. Blake and Ryan were part of her curated squad, and now? Silence. Swift is now engaged to Travis Kelce, the picture of America's golden romance. She allegedly cut Blake off the second the lawsuits dragged her into the mess. And if Taylor Swift won't risk her image for Blake, do we really think Ryan Reynolds will?
Sheep.
Please. The man treats PR like oxygen. He's not going to suffocate himself by standing next to his wife's subpoena circus. In my opinion, this is why his feed looks like a Taylor-free, Blake-free, drama-free zone. And look at the replacement. Ryan didn't just stop posting Blake. He replaced her with Rob McElhenney and Hugh Jackman. Every week, it's another selfie with Hugh or another ode to Wrexham. He's leaning into business mogul and bromance branding instead of husband branding, and again, in my opinion, that is not random. If you want to distance yourself from messy headlines, you swap your wife for safe content. A soccer team is safe, Hugh Jackman is safe, Rob is safe, Blake, not so safe. And then there's the birthday silence. This is where it gets brutal. Blake's birthday came and went. She did her usual thing, reposting tributes in her stories. Plenty of people wished her well. But Ryan? Nothing. Not even a lazy happy birthday, babe. And I know, maybe he said it privately. Not everything has to be public. Sure, maybe. But this is a man who has written novels in his captions about Wrexham players. He's poured his heart into posts about a soccer field, and when it comes to his wife's birthday, silence. In my opinion, that silence is the loudest caption of all. And let me save you the trouble of typing the defenses. You're reading too much into Instagram. Okay, but in 2025, Instagram is how celebrities soft launch their personal lives. Couples unfollow, posts vanish, birthdays go ignored. It's the new press release. He's just private now. Ryan Reynolds, private? The man who memed his marriage for a decade suddenly discovered privacy in 2025? Sure, whatever you say. This is just speculation. Exactly. It is speculation, it is my opinion, but my opinion is based on a pattern. And the pattern is clear. The man who used to shout his love from the rooftops now whispers about soccer. Here's the truth. In my opinion, Ryan Reynolds hasn't deleted Blake because he doesn't want to look like the villain. He wants to look like the busy mogul. He wants people to assume he's too focused on Wrexham, too wrapped up in business. But the silence speaks louder. It's not a glitch. It's not an accident. It's PR strategy. It's a soft launch divorce. And honestly, it's kind of brutal. Because nothing is colder than a man who built his brand on loving his wife, suddenly pretending she doesn't exist. Nothing is pettier than ignoring her birthday while writing love letters to his soccer team, and nothing is more obvious than silence when the whole world is listening for a caption. So what do you think? Are we all watching Ryan Reynolds carefully rebrand himself out of his marriage? Or did he just wake up one day and decide that Wrexham jerseys matter more than his wife? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, because I don't care about the fairy tale, they can keep that. I care about the slips, the cracks, the quiet moments that spill the truth. And right now, the truth looks like Ryan Reynolds is already playing his next role, the guy who moved on without saying a word.